Bien.
Volunteer Beatriz Henao tries to lift the spirits of a Salvadoran detainee,
¿Cómo estás?
telling him God never arrives late.
Mira, Dios nunca llega tarde.
Nilson Flores was caught at the border in May and brought to the Stewart Detention Center in Georgia, a facility for male detainees. Most of them are sent back to their countries despite conditions there.
They should call this place the jail of broken dreams.
Más que de la madrugada.
Henao is a volunteer with El Refugio, the refuge in Spanish. The faith-based group works out of a house down the road in Lumpkin, Georgia. Marilyn McGinnis leads visits to the detention center.
It's not as intimidating for me as it used to be, but I have to remember that for new people, it's a place that's designed to instill fear.
The volunteers bring bags full of donated clothing when they call on the detainees, says McGinnis.
A lot of the men we find are very lonely. They feel isolated, they're fearful. And just that human connection, just that extra attention they get from a person who has come to spend time with them can make all the difference in the world for them.
Yeah.
The U.S. government says the detention is meant to ensure that these men will attend their deportation hearing. The center is operated by a private company that also runs prisons. Immigration authorities say that saves taxpayer money. McGinnis says it's wrong.
When your profit margin is dependent upon apprehending and incarcerating people, and when you make more profit by cutting costs in their care, I feel that that's reprehensible.
The volunteers coming to help detainees face a moral quandary. Does the work they do actually help to enable a for-profit system of detention that they believe is so wrong?
Difficult contact.
Emory University religion professor Marie Marquardt, also a volunteer, says El Refugio's larger aim is that people get to know the detainees.
These are not hardened criminals. They don't pose any threat to our communities. There's evidence that programs that offer alternatives to detention, that is, programs that allow them to await their court date outside of a detention facility, have great rates of, people are showing up for their court date. 92% plus are showing up for their court date.
And she says many already have family here, like Flores, who just wanted to join his parents, whom he hasn't seen in 24 years.
En el nombre de Jesús. Amen.
After a prayer, the volunteer bids farewell,
Cuídate.
not sure if she will ever see him again. Jerome Socolovsky, VOA News, Lumpkin, Georgia.